The Akwa Ibom State government had stressed that besides the significance of the 35th anniversary in the story of the state's maturity, it was befitting to roll out the drums to celebrate the last anniversary with Governor Udom Emmanuel at the helms of affairs in the state, affirming that it will be a month-long event, with inputs from the various state government agencies.
Okay, we can.
Wait now, let him be.
We can.
Wait.
Daddy, wait. Okay.
Basi, I'm from Akwa Ibom State, and running government, Southern Run 4 to be precise. I'm very glad to be here, and sometimes in life, you need to be exposed, you need to go out and see what is happening around you. By the time you come back home, you'll be able to put your act together and put things right. As for my state, it's a very good state. Akwa Ibom started it some years back. Udom Emmanuel came in, and to be honestly with you, Akwa Ibom is the first state in Africa to own an airline, and it makes things easier for some of the investors coming to the states. For example, if you want to have a program in Akwa Ibom State and you want to come back the same day, you can flow in from Ibom Air. First flights to Akwa Ibom State. After the meeting, we have a lot of resorts you can relax. So you last like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock flight. You can flow back to Lagos. So it makes things easier. That's why we said we encourage our youth. Let's support this man. This man has a good intention for our state. Whoever that voted to come and replace him is to sustain. Because, well, like 5 or 6 years ago, you can't go to my state and sleep with your 2 eyes. But in the exception of this Udom Emmanuel, there's a peace in the state. So we need that peace to be sustained. That's why we said, come out, let's give Udom Emmanuel a completion yonder. Let's give Emmanuel a safe landing. They have tried to the state, make everything possible for us. So why not? Let's give him a try. To the state, I recommend to all to support. Because if you said, I give people money, I do this, it doesn't take you to anywhere. Because for example, if they give you 10,000 today, you will go and spend it. Between 2-3 days, you will come back. You will come back and say, sir, I need to but Udom Emmanuel came and he said, no, be creative to yourself. Create something for yourself. Don't turn yourself as a beggar. Create something for yourself. I don't think it's a bad idea because it will make us not be idle. So that is my advice to our youth. And I believe by the grace of God, Udom Emmanuel will learn well.
Thank you, sir.
Your name once again?
My name is Honorable Emmanuel Basi. I'm from Akwa Ibom State, Itombang, and Uran government to be precise.
All right. Thank you.
Let's have one of us. Okay, let's. One of our special guests.
How far has it been? Akwa Ibom is 35 years and they've also been into entertainment. So what would you say the entertainment industry in Akwa Ibom? Would you say they've arrived or they're still far?
Well, I think that I'm never one that says we've arrived, right? Not just about Akwa Ibom or Calabar where my mom is from or Nigeria. I think that we've come a certain distance and it's great where we've come, but we have a long way to go. I think there's so much more that we can achieve as a people, as in the entertainment sector and really in every sector. And that's part of what we're doing here, is trying to be those that are opening the doors for others, for other young people who have dreams in entertainment or business or other sectors of the economy to come in and achieve their dreams as well. So we're grateful for how far we've come, but we're very, very much hungry for it, and we believe that we can do a lot more.
Right, what is your plan? You're into politics right now, so what plans do you have for the upcoming youth, upcoming artists in the industry? What plans do you have for them?
For me, I think I occupy a unique space because I have lived the journey that a lot of young people are going through in terms of just coming in as a young person, having dreams in business, in entertainment, in various sectors, and I know the pain that a lot of young people go through when you are trying to set up a career or set up a business. So part of what we are trying to do is create the right environment through policy that would allow businesses flourish, that would allow young people have a chance to make their dreams come true. So we're focusing on sectors like education. How do we empower our young people in our educational system? How do we give them skills in technology? How do we set up technology hubs so that young people, whether it's in entertainment or other aspects of the economy, can come in, get the skill set that they need to become entrepreneurs or to be able to have jobs in the century that we're in. So we're focused on things like that in education. We're focused in healthcare in terms of fighting for instance, I'm in Etiosa, which is the seat of our economy. We don't even have a general hospital. Most of our primary healthcare centers are nothing to write home about. So those are the kinds of things that we are fighting for, just to empower an entire generation of young people to have the skills, to have the environment, to have the help or the assistance that is needed for them to be able to stand on their feet and go after what we want. So we're doing things like that. We're hopeful to be able to partner with Private Nigeria to create a job center where young people who are looking for work can have somewhere to go, and we can funnel them into the companies in our constituency, whether they're in entertainment or just in business in general. Every major company in Nigeria, every major sector of our economy is represented in my constituency. So how do we play that bridge in between the private sector and the public sector and be a bridge for young people to come into the system, get work, learn skills, and upskill themselves to be able to be productive members of society. So those are some of the things that we're
finally, you're putting on two caps here.
Yes.
That of Akwa Ibom,
yes,
and then that of Lagos.
Yes.
Now, a lot of youth are still finding it very difficult to say they want to really come out to vote.
Right.
What plans do you have to make sure that that happens?
Right. I think I think a lot of people have the mindset that they don't want to come out to vote for two main reasons. One, they feel like the election will be rigged and that there's no point in them coming out. Or two, they are undergoing some level of voter suppression in whatever neighborhood or community that they're in. And so for us, the answer to that is simple. One, as far as rigging is concerned, rigging happens when people don't show up. So it's just about educating ourselves that the more of us that actually show up, the less possibility there is for rigging to occur. And we don't have time to talk about this now, but the Electoral Act has changed everything as far as the elections are concerned. So rigging the way that it was normally done is not really a possibility anymore, and that's one of the main reasons why in Adeleke the PDP was able to win against an incumbent governor, because the game has changed. So we're trying to encourage people to say, listen, it's not business as usual. Things are different now. The votes do count. So come out and vote. And then for the part of our constituency where people are fearful of voter suppression, we're working with the state security agencies, the police, the DSS, INEC, all the relevant agencies to ensure that people that come out, you will come out in a safe environment, you'll be able to vote, you'll be able to stay there and watch the vote and protect your vote, and nothing, by God's grace, nothing will happen to you. So we're doing all of that work on the back end with the relative agencies to ensure that nobody experiences any kind of suppression efforts in our constituency. And hopefully this can be the same thing around the country. But as far as where we are concerned, we're definitely doing what needs to be done. So they can be rest assured that they'll be fine.
All right.